This video will be discussing whether or not President Putin will be using nuclear weapons in Ukraine. Before this video begins, make sure to like and subscribe. President Vladimir Putin has said that he is prepared to use nuclear weapons in order to defend Russia and all of its territory. This has raised concerns that Russia may deploy tactical nuclear weapons in Ukraine. President Biden has issued a warning to President Vladimir Putin that if he was to use nuclear weapons in the Ukraine conflict, this would be the most serious military escalation following World War II. Tactical nuclear weapons are small strategic nuclear warheads that have been designed to be used on the battlefield or for a specific strike. They have a delivery system instilled in them and are designed in a way that when carrying out an attack on an enemy in a specific area, radiation won't spread beyond the territory. These tactical nuclear warheads range in size from 1 kiloton to 100 kilotons. In comparison to a strategic nuclear weapons which size is actually up to 1000 kiloton and needs to be launched from a longer range. Yes, Russia does have tactical nuclear weapons, according to US intelligence. In fact, it is believed that Russia has up to 2,000 tactical nuclear weapons. Tactical nuclear warheads are usually placed on different types of missiles like cruise missiles and artillery shells. These can also be fired from ships and aircrafts. Again, according to the US, it is believed that Russia has been increasingly investing in these kinds of weapons, in order to help improve their range and accuracy. Before the invasion of Ukraine began, it is believed President Putin was already holding nuclear drills and had nuclear forces at special combat readiness. Recently, President Putin said that if the territorial integrity of Russia is threatened, he will be using any means necessary to protect Russia at all costs. US intelligence thinks that this threat is a warning from President Putin to the West to not help Ukraine to reclaim any regions that have already been annexed from Ukraine by Russia, not as a threat that he will start a nuclear war. Others argue that perhaps if President Putin feels he is losing the war in Ukraine, he might be tempted enough to deploy these nuclear tactical warheads inside of Ukraine, in order to avoid defeat. US President Biden has issued a warning to Russia, ordering them not to use nuclear weapons in the Ukraine conflict. But it is difficult to know if Russia hypothetically was to use nuclear weapons, how NATO or the USA would respond. Would they fire back, or would they not want a nuclear war to break out? However, certain experts believe that Russia most likely won't be using any nuclear weapons in this conflict, due to them wanting to preserve a relationship with China. China has a no first use nuclear doctrine. So if Russia was to use nuclear weapons in this war, they would lose China's support and would also ruin their relationship with them. For more content like this, make sure to like and subscribe.